Welcome to Daily C1 English Vocabulary. 5 phrasal verbs native speakers actually use to discuss ideas. Let's begin. Imagine you're in a meeting. The team is stuck. No new ideas. Suddenly, someone suggests a simple but smart solution, exactly what everyone needed. That person just came up with a great idea. Come up with. To think of or produce an idea, plan, or solution. Synonyms: suggest, invent, formulate. During the brainstorm, Emma came up with a creative slogan that excited everyone. Her idea impressed the team, sparking a lively discussion. Soon, they started planning how to use it for their new campaign.
The team came up with a compromise that satisfied everyone. They finally came up with a name for the new product. The engineers came up with a unique approach to the problem.
Imagine you're presenting an idea to your team, but they look confused. You try again, this time with a simple example and a quick sketch on the board. Finally, everyone nods. They get it. That means you managed to get your idea across. Get across. To make an idea or message clear so others understand it. Synonyms: communicate, convey, express clearly. During her presentation, Lisa got across the key benefits of the product using clear examples. The audience understood her message well. Her strong communication skills helped her gain the client's approval.
The speaker got the message across clearly. The presenter struggled to get across the technical details. It can be difficult to get across cultural nuances in translation.
Imagine your team is discussing a new project plan. The plan looks good, until someone notices a mistake that everyone else missed. That person just pointed out an important detail. Point out. To highlight or mention something important. Synonyms: highlight, emphasize, draw attention to. During the review, Tom pointed out a critical issue in the design. Thanks to his quick observation, the team was able to fix it in time and avoid bigger problems later. Everyone appreciated his attention to detail.
She pointed out that the schedule was too tight. I must point out that the initial figures were inaccurate. He pointed out the necessity of staying open to new ideas.
Imagine the meeting is at full speed. The team has just started discussing the main topic. You could also say, the team just dived into the main topic. Dive into. To start doing something with enthusiasm and focus, especially exploring details. Synonyms: explore, investigate, go deep into. Once the main ideas were shared, the team dived into details. Questions flew around, everyone contributed examples. The room filled with energy and collaboration.
Let's dive into the data to understand trends. When we have more time, we'll dive into the specifics. Let's not just skim the surface, we must dive into the main issues.
Imagine the meeting is almost over. You've covered the main points, and someone quickly mentions one last topic without going into details. You could also say they touched on the topic. touch on. To mention something briefly without going into detail. Synonyms: mention, refer to, cover briefly. At the end of the meeting, Jonas touched on an idea about improving workflow. It wasn't discussed fully, but it sparked curiosity. Everyone agreed to return to it next time.
They touched on some financial topics during the call. I'll just touch on one more point before we finish. The director briefly touched on the upcoming changes.
Today we've learned come up with, get across, point out, dive into, touch on. You'll see them again in future videos, so they'll stick in your memory. Subscribe, and see you tomorrow for more C1 words.